a million times that sleep is your most powerful drug. Sleep is your most powerful medicine. And I'll go on saying this because you need to understand that you can make your medicines work better for you when you sleep. You can heal and recover better from your diseases in a state of complete rest. That is why it's natural for our bodies to sleep at night. It's natural for us to need to rest so that your organs can rejuvenate, blood circulation, hormones, the immune system. You know, you're a living organism. You're made up of several cells and all of them need rest to get better. It's like your phone. The more you use your phone, the battery gets drained out. If you don't charge your phone, the phone doesn't work. It's the same thing with the human body, but it's sad that social media and businesses and greedy corporates have, tried to instill in us that success is built around less sleep so that you can make some other company or your boss more money. But we need to now understand that that's created so much of disease. And there are some countries in the world today that are actually getting sued when they don't allow their employees to sleep the right way. And it's causing more cancers and diseases. Like every single medical condition can have a connection with sleep deprivation. We know that, okay? And while you can have chamomile tea, you can have cherries, you can have pistachios, you can do deep breathing, chanting, and all of that stuff. Yes, these are things that can help you sleep better. But have you ever wondered, why shouldn't sleep come naturally to me? Like it comes naturally to animals. You won't find an animal trying to sleep. They go to sleep. If you have a dog at home or you have a cat at home, they don't have sleep problems. Why? Have you ever figured that out, that something's wrong with the way we live our lives? Maybe consuming too much of content at the wrong time. We're too stressed out. Our minds don't know how to relax, how to stop thinking all the time. And we accept these as problems, and that's the biggest problem of humanity. We can never get better if we say that, oh, but everyone's not sleeping, everyone's stressed. It's a part of life. Well, it's a part of your life, because there are many people who are doing things about it because they understand that even to live a long quality life, it's easy to live a long life, but with suffering and constant visits to the hospitals and all of that stuff. But what about a long life with quality? You need the basics, which is sleep. Like when we talk about exercise, the basics of exercise is movement. You need movement. Now, what kind of exercise? It can differ from person to person. When it comes to nutrition, you need energy. Now, depending on what kind of nutrition suits you or doesn't suit you, the context is you need energy. And when we talk about emotional wellness, it doesn't matter what kind of stress you have, whether it's in your marriage, your relationship, whether it's a small problem that you're just making big, whether it's your boss, but the context is you have to learn how to relax, you have to learn how to calm down. All of these things are important for you. So when we come down to sleep today, like I said, there are many things that we've been teaching you over, but now, like a muscle, how do you make a muscle stronger in a gym? Or when you're working out at home, you need to put pressure on that muscle. So today you lift a 5-kilo dumbbell, tomorrow you do 8, or you increase your reps. And the more pressure you put on that muscle, the stronger it is. The same thing with diamonds. How do diamonds shine? How do diamonds get better and better? Under pressure. But today, what's the world teaching you? The moment there's a little pressure in your life, oh, run away, find convenience, oh, just drop it, leave it, don't fix it. And that's why you have an emotionally weak and unstable world out there in most cases, where people crumble under even the smallest bit of pressure. People are stressed out. Today you have people who are depressed because the girl said the wrong thing to them. You have guys who are depressed because the girls rejected them. I mean, these are not things that you get depressed over. No disrespect to depression. No disrespect to any of that. That's your suffering, I respect it. But what I'm trying to say is, the world is feeding us a lie that the moment there's a little discomfort in your life, it becomes anxiety for you. It becomes stress for you, because we don't understand that under pressure, you get stronger and stronger. So now what does this have to do with sleep? My resolution for you today to sleep better is you're going to have to put yourself into retraining. You've got to retrain your brain and retrain your system to sleep. Okay? Because as much as I love chamomile tea for tea, it's not your magic pill. As long as melatonin may work for you, you can't take melatonin for a lifetime. You can't keep meditating and chanting every single day to sleep better. Because like I said, ask yourself, it should come naturally to me. Why do I have to do all these little things? Of course, if you're stressed out, the chanting will help, the meditation will help, the deep breathing will help. We're going to learn how to retrain our systems. I want you to select one time that you can wake up in the morning, whether it's 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m., it's up to you. It's up to you, even people who do night shifts. Maybe you wake up at 5 in the evening. whatever it is, select a time that you are comfortable waking up at. And for the next 10 days, no matter how well you sleep, or no matter what time you go to sleep, you set that alarm and you wake up at that time every single day for 10 days. Okay, now you may say, but Luke, I need to make up for my sleep. I'm tired during the day. Don't do that. You're retraining the system. You are retraining the system. So let's say, I'll give you an example. I set my alarm at 6 o'clock in the morning. And no matter what, I may get into bed at 10 o'clock, but today I'm not falling asleep. My mind is thinking I fall asleep at 11. I will still wake up at 6. When the alarm rings, I'll wake up and I'll still be groggy, I'll still be tired, but I will get out of bed at 6 and I will get through my day and I will go into bed again that night and wake up at 6 the next morning. What's going to happen is there's a beautiful science revolving around this. Because I woke up at 6, okay, I may be fatigued during the day, but the next night I may sleep a little deeper. Remember, it's not the quantity of sleep, it is the quality of sleep that matters, the depth of your sleep. There are people who sleep 4. So the point is, you start building this pressure on your system to put you into deeper sleep, okay? Now, of course, if you're looking at your mobile phone in bed, watching late night television and all of that stuff, that's up to you. You know what to do. It's common sense. We're talking about people who genuinely want to fix their sleep patterns. So you select that time. The second day, the third day, the fourth day, you're going to start finding that your sleep gets deeper because you're training your brain. Your brain now knows, your subconscious mind now knows that by 6 o'clock, this human being will wake up irrespective. So let me do what I have to do in order to survive. The body's always trying to survive and adapt, irrespective of who you are or who you think you are. It is always trying to survive and adapt. You push it too much, it's going to break down on you. But otherwise, you can retrain it. So you get up at that same time, and within 3 to 4 to 5 days, sometimes it works in 2 days, sometimes it works in 10 days, you will find that you develop a cycle of sleep, which is your natural cycle of sleep. You will no longer have to try to force yourself to sleep. And the beauty is, after 3 to 4 days of doing this, you won't even need your alarm. You will automatically wake up at 6 o'clock every day. And as you keep doing this exercise, sometimes you'll wake up at 5:30, which means your body has efficiently put you into deep sleep and it wakes you up when you're ready to go. And this is the beauty of the circadian rhythm and how you should live life. We don't need an external gadget to have to shake us out of deep sleep. That's bad for our cortisol, that's bad for our adrenaline, that's bad for our heart. Imagine you're in deep sleep and that alarm is ringing constantly. It wakes you up out of your sleep. That's bad for your heart as well. So again, I'm going to repeat the exercise. You have an excuse or you have a choice. That's all I can say. Select a time that you're going to get up at, no matter what. If you're partying out till 2 in the morning, 1 in the morning, I don't care. Wake up at 6 o'clock again. Get out of bed, get into your day. Okay? That day you may feel like taking an afternoon nap because you're tired. Don't do that. That's going to break the cycle. You will probably get into bed earlier that night. Or you may get into bed at the same time, but you will fall asleep faster because your body will do what it needs to make you survive and adapt. So try this beautiful exercise. Like I always, whatever I talk to you about has already been tried on so many of our patients who struggle with sleep around the world. And while many mechanisms to work for them to sleep better, this is one which is turning out to be the most solid lifestyle change when it comes to sleep. So let's say again, 6 o'clock. I'll give you my personal example. 6 o'clock, my alarm rings. I no longer need an alarm. I wake up. Today I woke up at 5 o'clock. I don't know why. I think I know why. Because I slept probably deeper than the other nights and I'm absolutely fine on energy. It's as simple as that. Everyone is different. Remember bio-individuality. So set that time at 6 o'clock in the morning or 5 o'clock or 8 o'clock, whatever it is. And no matter what, get up at that same time every single day. You may be tired. You may be like, I want to sleep more. This is where you use motivation. This is where you use self-restraint, discipline, consistency. You get yourself out of bed. Okay, you get yourself out of bed, splash yourself with cold water, take an ice cube, rub it over your face to wake up, but you get into this pattern of retraining. The power of retraining is consistency. You do it over and over again, your body's rhythm will adapt. Your body's clock will adapt. Every part of your circadian rhythm will adapt, and after a while, it will become your lifestyle. This even works with insomniacs. Now, all the people who will come back and say, oh, this doesn't work, that's because you have other problems to deal with. So be fair to the process, do it the right way, deal with all the other problems that you have to deal. But this is a way and a mechanism to retrain yourself into deep sleep. Because I can promise you, you can record this video, you can pull it up, you can play it 10 years later. Sleep is the most valuable drug that exists on this planet. Other drugs may be valuable as well, but sleep is an inbuilt mechanism for every aspect of your body's functioning, from your immune system to inflammation, to your heart, to your kidney, to your liver, to your hormonal balance, everything that creates disease that we have on the outside world. Sleep is a necessary mechanism to bring control and balance in your life. You abuse it, you misuse it, you have problems. And I don't care how many successful people out there and billionaires try to show you their story that they built their billions by sleeping on 2 hours of sleep. That is a lie that you have to wake up to. Maybe they did it, but whenever you're showing a success story, you want to show that you've gone through suffering. I slept only 2 hours, I worked 22 hours, I did all of that stuff. Look deeper into the story and you'll find your answer as to why they're billionaires, and it's not because they slept less. Now, students out there, let me be truthful about that. I was a student at one point, I was a teenager, and yeah, we mess up our sleep, okay? There are phases in your life where your body will support you, so don't get stressed out. If your child is studying late at night, if your child is partying out late at night and all of that stuff, balance your lifestyle, but it's okay. They'll be fine, like you were fine, like we were fine. But as we move into our 25s and 26s and our 30s, you understand that sleep is 100% important. And also, lifestyles have changed. Before, teenagers would party once or twice a week. Today, if you're partying every single day, now that's a problem that you need to sort out for yourself. Okay, you don't escape misuse and abuse to the human body. Have a great day, everyone. Until next time, eat smart, move more, sleep right, and breathe deep. And remember, you care is all about you. I can promise you one thing. When you have that good night of sleep, you feel like $1 billion. I don't know how $1 billion feels like, but I feel like it. The nights I have great sleep, you have this beautiful energy. You can get through your day. You can get through your day with no matter how much of stress you have in your day, because you have this beautiful battery in you, which is fully charged. It gives you all the empowerment you need to face your problems, to face issues. Imagine waking up sleep deprived and you have stress in your life. Even the smallest stress is going to become the biggest problem. And guess what? Every medical condition has a connection today with sleep deprivation and chronic stress. Now it's up to you. You can have the best drugs in the world, all the money to buy expensive hospital beds, all the money to change doctor after doctor, fly from one country, from one medical treatment to another. But if you don't get the basics right, there is no medicine that can replace the basics and the basics of what a human being needs to do for their health. Have a great day, everyone.